Rob Seco, Future Farm. Today's innovations, tomorrow's solutions.
Well, today we're going to talk about irrigation technology and making it work for you. And we're here with Darren Siekman for Valley. We're standing in front of a brand new Valley pivot. We had the tornado on April 26th that destroyed a number of the pivots here on Future Farm. And Valley was great. They got right out here, erected a brand new pivot. And I like it. It's nice and shiny. You know, some of the pivots we have around here are kind of rusty, and they almost look as old as I do. And so, anyway, the irrigation technology is.
Rob, I resemble that remark as well. So I absolutely can appreciate the new shiny and not old and rusty.
Darren, you know, when I think about pivot technology, you know, we've got a lot of old pivots here and around, and you know, tumultuous weather, we can go from being 70 degrees one day to well over 90 and dry for 3 weeks. And you know, it's more important to figure out your moisture profile than just a farmer coming in onto the field, sticking their hand down, touching the surface of the soil, and you know, do I turn the pivot on or do I not? I mean, it's kind of like my iPhone. You know, there's a lot of functionality there that I know exists, but that I don't necessarily use that can make my life better. What can you tell us about pivot technology?
Well, you're absolutely right. We've got a lot of tools that we're utilizing here in this field to, again, make sure we know what's going on in that field. And it's so easy. This is a great example of, right now it's probably to our benefit. The top looks a little bit dry, but we know that we've had 13 inches of rain in this month alone. So knowing what that subsoil moisture looks like, and not only just where the moisture profile looks like, but where Valley scheduling comes in is also the ability to know what crop stage you're at, to know where's that crop going to be grabbing the water from.
You know, I picture a little bit of Valley scheduling being a lot like, you know, if you have a procedure done, you know, some surgery or something like that, they always tell you don't chase the pain. You know, make sure that you're staying far enough ahead, so you have to look at that full moisture profile to know where's that moisture being pulled from, and you can never catch up if you get too far behind.
No, you're absolutely right. In fact, I think I'll steal that. That's good. This is a great example right now, where as we look in this field, it's getting a little bit dry on top. But we know that we've had 13 inches of rain this month, so probably our moisture profile looks really good throughout the depth of the soil. But the other thing is that was taught to me by our soil scientists is, remember that soil is like a sponge. And so, you know, there is a maximum water holding capacity. And as that crop matures, you're going to want to know exactly where you need the moisture in the profile. So again, that's where Valley scheduling comes in, from the standpoint of using that soil moisture probe to know what's going on in your whole field and not just what's visible to the naked eye.
Darren, we've been talking about soil probes, and they're a well-established technology. Is there anything new that's coming?
It's very exciting, Rob. We have satellite technology that's improving every day, and then also some things that we're under our research and development right now that don't require that labor and that going into the ground that takes so much time.
Oh, that'd be beneficial.
We're excited.
Anything that saves labor.
So what all goes into the value scheduling, the system? Is a soil moisture probe, and then what else are the data points that are used to help feed the farmer this information?
No, that's a great question. For the most part here in the U.S., we're using soil moisture probes that are, again, a tried and true technology. I used them as a kid back in the dark ages, but they do have some drawbacks, and the drawback is they take a lot of time and they take a lot of labor. So we're using that soil moisture probe to get the in-field readings along with weather forecasting, and then more importantly, your variety data to know exactly what's going on in that crop and what it needs in that growth stage.
Excellent. So that's a great system for a farmer to be able to know when to schedule their irrigation.
And all in one easy app on your phone or your desktop.